I am Jimmy Derosa, and I'm an audio engineer in Columbus, Ohio. I've been doing this for over a decade now, professionally for probably about 6 or 7 years. I love being a finisher of songs. I like taking an idea and kind of being the last person to touch it and take it over the finish line. I feel like that just gives me the most joy. It's helping people push their vision to the next level. Yes, Bree's probably the only person that has me, my vocals on a song. It's staying in the vault. No, I don't really make music myself very much. I've tried production in the past, but really just focused on engineering and making other people's music shine. That's the main goal. Yeah, I would say my artists have hit over 250 million streams, which is crazy to see. Just over the last 10 years, we started in spare bedrooms and basements, making music with people, and now it's like 250 million people have heard our music. It's crazy. And then another accomplishment is just being able to do this full time. Like every day I get to just work on stuff that I actually care about, and get to work with people who they're pouring their passions into something that they also love, and that's pretty crazy. Yeah, this is my my home studio, my basement. Converted it from an old asbestos-tiled, gross piece of crap to a little bit nicer space. And this is where I do mixing, mastering mostly. I've recorded a few people in here, but I don't know if you can hear the AC in the background. That can create a couple problems, but we work around it. One of my first times in an actual, like, quote-unquote professional session, I was working with this group called the Dan White Sextet. They're a jazz band, and I made quite a few mistakes in that session, but the dudes were very gracious with me, and I learned a lot from that. And they actually helped land me the internship that got me to really be able to do this professionally. So they put in a good word with the studio owner, and the rest is history. I've been at that studio for 11 years now, which is nuts. You just have to do it. You got to know that you're going to make a ton of mistakes. You're never going to do anything perfectly, and that's part of the fun. Like I said, I've been doing this for over a decade, and every day I learn something new. I learn a way to be more efficient, a way to be more empathetic with artists, a way to be more creative for myself, and so it's just kind of cool. It's a never-ending journey, and your first session, you're going to learn just as much as your last session. Yeah, I would say the first and foremost is that the studio is a safe space. This is where we have unlimited takes. We can really dial in. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. That's what's going to be the best use of your time, because if you're in there and you're kind of nervous and clammed up, you're not going to make your best art. So I say, come in, we'll get relaxed, let's get to know each other a little bit. Another tip for efficiency, send me your beats ahead of time so I can get everything downloaded. Show up on time. Don't bring a bunch of people to the studio, because it's going to be a distraction. You can hit me up at jimmyderosa.com. And I'm also Jimmy Derosa on Instagram, just JIMMYDEROSA. And you can book a session, hit me up, just say hey, and I love to work with people.